has something for all women to celebrate up in the Bay. Tips on how to rock high heels and not wreck your feet.
Yes, Malou, one question we have is, why did you keep this secret for so long?
I know. Happy Monday. We have all the tips for you now. Happy Monday to all of you. Happy birthday, Jeff. Also, so we're in San Francisco on the rooftop, and we have some tips for you on how you can wear these heels and not suffer through all that pain. And Nurse Barb is here. Great to see you.
Oh, great to see you.
I see you're wearing your heels too. No pain for you?
Not yet.
Yeah, no. All
And we
right.
brought two models, Carly and Amanda, and they're also wearing heels.
Okay, so there's a little bit of some history about high heels.
That's right. Did you know that high heels were invented in Persia in the 10th century, but for men, not for women?
No, I had no idea.
And then they went to Europe in about the 17th century, and women were wearing wooden heels, but they also were in the East, in Asia. Women were wearing platform sandals, but of course women back then, they were having their feet bound, so they were in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so right now, all the tips are how you can actually get through this pain. So let's see if we can practice walking in our heels over here. Okay,
Let's
Nurse Barb?
try it.
Okay, so what is your first tip that you have?
The first tip is to absolutely look for some insoles.
Okay.
And Dr. Scholl sent me these, but you know, I don't work for them. They're not paying for this segment. But you want to look for a nice thin insole that doesn't change your shoe size.
Okay, that's great, because you can also feel the padding in there too,
That's right.
I
Now-
didn't even realize you could get these soles.
You can, and you know, when you're
Inserts.
wearing high heels, all of the pressure and all of the weight is on the ball of your foot. So when you're getting an insole, you want to have something that goes for your arches, because arches are not just for eyebrows.
I like that. Okay, what else do you have?
So the other thing is, the more if you want to rock some high heels, look for platforms, because that will also cushion your foot.
Okay.
When you're finished after a long day in high heels, you want to take care of your barking dogs, right? I know
Your dogs are
you use
barking.
something like this to
Yeah,
roll your
I love
foot
this.
on.
I always roll my foot on this at the end of the day after I'm wearing heels.
And you can freeze a water bottle and roll your foot on this afterwards. You can also do a hot stone massage.
Okay.
Now, I know that flats can sometimes have no support, right?
Like these right here.
That's right. You have a tip for me about what you do with your flats.
So I actually like to exercise my shoes. I like to make sure that they're, that they're ready to go too, and that they're actually moving. Sometimes you get those shoes and it's like this hard surface, right?
And you're walking on pavement, so you can also get insoles for flats.
Yeah.
And speaking of exercise, you also told me about doing downward dog.
Yeah. I like to again, just always just stretch my foot out a little bit, wiggle my toes, and make sure that everything's moving properly, get the blood flowing all over again, right?
It's a good idea, because, wearing high heels, when you're making a decision about your foot, you're saying to yourself, how much pain do I want to endure?
Right.
Then it's really hard to concentrate on what you're doing.
All right.
So it's important to take care of your feet, and do look for insoles that have some good arch support.
Okay.
These are nice and thin, and what they do is they redistribute your weight. I have one more tip for you, though.
We don't have any more time for the other tip, but how about this? Now that we have all these tips, now all of you girls can actually go dancing in those heels and not suffer from any pain. How's that?
That sounds like a good idea.
Thank you, Nurse Barb. All right, Danny and Jess, there you go. Start dancing in those heels. No pain, no gain.
We definitely need good
I
heels
love
to
'em.
dance in.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Malou.
Thanks, Malou.